In this video, we're going to talk about estimating sums. So estimating when adding, a sum being the answer to an addition question. Before I start showing you those examples, I'm just going to reiterate what I said in the last video. I personally believe that being able to estimate is a more important skill than being able to actually add. Why have you taught us to add then? Obviously, I think adding is important as well. You need to be able to do that. But my example in the last video was, if you're out of the store, and you want to know if you have enough money to buy these 2 or 3 things, you're not going to pull out a piece of paper and a pencil and start adding. If you really want to know the actual amount of money you're going to be spending, you're going to pull out your phone and you're going to add those numbers on your calculator. But we as people want to do things as fast and efficient as possible, so chances are you don't even want to pull out your phone. We want to use this skill of estimating. An estimation is a rough calculation, giving us an approximate answer. Do we have enough money? I've X'd out the guess. Unless we say an educated guess, I don't like this synonym because an estimation is not a guess. It's using rounding skills to know, okay, this is kind of close to this, kind of close to that. So for example, you're buying something that costs $9.75. Okay, that's about $10. You're buying something else that costs $18.99. That's close to 20. Okay, 10, 20. I'm spending $10 here plus $20 there. I'm going to spend about $30 once I pay tax, etc. I have $40 in my wallet. Using my estimation skills, yes, I have enough money to buy those 2 items. This is an important thing to be able to do. So we're going to practice this in this next section. I'm really hoping you'll build your confidence with this skill. So this example says, estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest hundred and then adding. 826 plus 661. The sum is approximately blank. I hope a lot of you are at the point where you're now able to look, okay, nearest 100, 826, nearest 100 is 800, 661, nearest 100 is 700. If you are not there, I encourage you to write it on your sheet, 826. So let's do what we said before. We're looking to find the nearest 100, so I underline the 100, I circle the digit to the right. It is 4 or less. So that means the 8's going to stay the same. Again, rounded 800. Okay, then we have 661. Still rounding to the nearest 100. Underline that digit in that place value location. Circle the digit to the right. The 6 is 5 or bigger. So that tells us we are going to round the 6 up to 700. Hopefully, you don't need to do those steps. If you do, so be it. You need to do it. Whatever works for you. Now it's just a matter of 800 plus 700. Based on the patterns we talked about earlier, I'm hoping you can look at these and say, hey, 8 and 7 make 15. And then we're going to take those 2 zeros. 1,500. If you cannot, do the math on the side. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, 8 plus 7 is 15. Essentially, the more comfortable you get, the faster you can do things and the more you can do them in your head. But if you cannot do that, that's okay. It's just going to take you a little longer and that's fine. Practice helps build your confidence. Do all the steps if you need to. So, 826, around 800, plus around 700 is around approximately 1,500 or 1,500, however you want to say it. This example says, estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest 10,000, then adding 54,191 plus 80,712. Sum is approximately. If you are comfortable, I'm hoping you can look at this and say, okay, 54,000 to the nearest 10,000, so we have that's 50-ish thousand plus 80,000. 50,000 plus 80,000 is 130,000. If you are not able to see that very quickly, that's fine. I've written the numbers here, 54,191. I've underlined the 10,000 column, circled the digit to the right. The 4 lets us know the 5 will stay the same, rounds to 50,000. Same with 80,712. I've underlined the 10,000 place value. I've circled the digit to the right. It is 4 or less, it's 0, which tells us the 8 stays the same, rounds to 80,000. And we can finish the question by adding those digits together, 50,000 and 80,000. 0, 0, 0, 0, 5 plus 8 is 13. Our answer, 130,000, as I said originally. Okay, another question I love because it's asking you to think and use your estimation skills. Actually, very little addition, although we can check it with the addition after. Which addition problem has a sum, an answer, of about 40,000? So let's look through. First one, already bigger than 40,000. 46,000 plus 19,000. Notice I'm not even bothering to say these end bits because I'm estimating. 46 is already bigger than 40,000, so that's a no dice. Let's try the next one. 22,000 plus 41,000, still gonna be bigger than 40,000, no dice. Next one, 10,000 plus 11,000. I think that's only gonna be about 20,000, so I think that's too small. Nope. So I'm pretty sure 27 plus 14, that looks closest. So let's have a look and see if we're close to 40,000. 27, 8, 6, 9, 14, 7, 1, 3. Really, if we're just saying about 40,000, we could probably just change all these numbers to zeros. Remember, we're estimating. We're making an educated guess. So 7 plus 4 is, sorry, that's a funny 4. 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 down, 1 up. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So this comes out to be 41,000. Is that about 40,000? Yes, I am happy. The last example for this section. Which addition problem has a sum of about 180,000? Okay, this one looks a little trickier because 93 and 97, I'm just thinking 90 and 90, that could be close. 9 and 9 is 18, 90 and 90, 180. This one might be a little low, 90 and 79, that's going to be like 170. This one might be a little high, 99 and 97. I think that's going to be closer, that they're like both close to 100,000. So I think that's going to be closer to 200,000. So I'm going to put a line through the ones. I think that one's a little low. I think that one's a little high. I have a feeling it's one of these two. Let's do the adding like we did in the last example, but just use those first numbers. So 93,000. Having said that, I noticed that's actually like really close to 94,000 because that's a 9 there. So I might change that. I'm going to say that is essentially 94,000. I've just rounded there to the nearest 1,000. And if I round to the nearest 1,000 there, that's going to round up to 98,000. Plus it together. 4 plus 8 is 12, 2 down, 1 up, 18, 19. 192, that's a bit high. Let's try this guy down here. So 99, I'm going to round to the nearest 1,000 again. 99,000. And this would stay at 79,000. Plus together, 0, 0, 0. 9 plus 9 is 18, 8 down, 1 up. 1 plus 9 is 10, 7. So 178,000, I think you would agree that is closer to 180 than this. This is a bit big. Okay, so that's it for this section. Really good brain exercise, getting you to think rather than just mechanically solve the question. So please, good luck with this, and yeah.